Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the motherfucking job. I got five. Let's talk. Real talk. Man, can't really complain about it too much because of the fact that, you know, some people, I gotta realize some people are able to, really take into consideration what you're doing. So, unfortunately, I'm this guy. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back. I got five. Let's talk. Real talk. Today, we're going to talk about Elon Musk and State Farm. You know, a lot of people don't know what's going on with State Farm. State Farm is, but before we get into that, it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend, to share, like, and subscribe to this shit. Don't matter this shit. Yeah, State Farm is pulling out of a lot of home ownership in California. To me, I've been knowing this and been hearing about this for about 2 years now. And it just makes me think, why pull out a homeowner's insurance that you've been giving out or not giving for decades? Now that these mudslides, they insurance claims can't get them due to the fact that, you know, natural disasters. How are we getting these natural disasters? These natural disasters are coming from the government, the wicked people, giving us all this rain that we so-called need. But since they know, State Farms know that the government did that to Hawaii, and they've been doing it since the 1940s with playing with the weather. Now they're not allowing, State Farm is not allowing you to cash in on mudslides, fire damage, water damage, because they're saying that those are natural disasters. But how can you call it? Hey, it is what it is. On stand, he just went on a big old rant about what it is that he feels. And he says one of the things that, I feel about the racist thing is that we should just stop talking about it. Do you tell that to the Jews? I mean, when it comes up to racism against blacks in general, just in general, oh man, get over it. It was so many years ago, or this and that. You feel me? But it was an atrocity. Not saying that the Jewish people weren't killed, maimed. I mean, but damn it, if the Jews get to keep talking about that, you can't tell a man that's been beaten all his life and still licking his wounds to stop talking about it and just get over it. How does a man just get over it? He's crippled. He is, what can I say? He's damaged, been damaged. The people that tell these people to just get over it is the people that never had nothing happen to their people in the line of history. And I'm not just talking about slavery. I'm talking about atrocities. I'm talking about your people being almost obliterated. I mean, your people, and there's two things to this slavery. You know, which is so crazy, there's two things to this slavery. And the way that Elon Musk, people that says that we were brought over here on slave ships. Then we have another group of people that says original people here first that were not slaves. Let's just get that out into the open. That there, before Christopher Columbus, there were no black slaves in the New World. Or the white man came here and enslaved Columbus came here. The same year of the Moors from Africa after they conquered Spain for 711 years, almost 800, that conquered Spain. And at this time, Spain was going through, that means they didn't wash their ass. And what we come to find out, when people get there, they were taking upon pets that were rats. Those, when you get a rat, it's around nasty stuff, you know. And for you to take a rat as a pet, it says a lot about you. It's like when you see somebody, you go into somebody's house and they got a guinea pig or a hamster. It's like, what the fuck do you have this animal for? But you have it. So when the Moors came, there was no electricity, no lights, no nothing. So when Elon Musk says, we must just get over it, how do we really get over it? How do you explain to somebody to where, you're rich. You are rich. But this is what, and I know a lot of y'all don't want to believe it. Everybody's talking about, oh man, you know, there's some good white people out there, but damn it, show it to me. Show it to me. Elon Musk is talking about freedom of speech, meaning that you can have and you can say whatever you want to. But then he says the only way to get rid of racism is to stop talking about it. Stop talking about things does not eliminate the feelings that people have towards people. Let me see. I haven't talked to a Nazi and give a fuck about what they think about. Something that I have to pay attention to, that we as black people got to pay attention to, that these white people is not your fucking friends. We continue to say, and I'm not spreading hate. I'm not saying, oh, you know, go kill every white person. But these white people are not your friends. You sit up here and you say, oh, you know, oh, I'm down for the black cause. I'm ready for freedom of speech. I'm gonna do this, but then you go lay off almost all the people in that work at Twitter, and then you have to understand why Elon Musk is not taken down. How can the government silence the man? It's a catch-22. But that also brings us to why my channel was banned in the first place. My channel was banned, you know, and if you haven't yet did it, make sure y'all are subscribe, like, share, because it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe to this shit. Don't miss out on this shit. Real shit. And I appreciate all the ones that have been rocking with me for the last couple of years. I see you. Don't be shy. Get in the chat. Say something. Let's have that dialogue. You know, because it's not just me that feel like this. You know what I'm saying? People say some strange things and do some strange things, and we need to, you know, defeat those strange things, because we have been placed in a position to where we just accept everything. I was speaking on the Jews, about where the Jews came from, and, you know, why the Jews act the way that they act. You know, thank you for hitting the chat though, man. I'm just talking, so, you know, explain to me what's true. You know, is it the white man is the devil? Is it that these white people really don't have no intention to be your friends, to see you become productive. Let me know what is true though, man. I appreciate you getting in the comments though. And please like, subscribe, and share though, man. I always appreciate it. But sometimes we gotta realize and see what's really going down. It's not just about the white man being the devil. It's about pulling ourselves up from the bootstraps. About, shopping black, dealing black, talking black, walking black, acting black. It's all that. When we used to do that in the 60s, remember they had a saying, why you acting black? That's what white people say. Why you acting black? Now is why you acting like that. They don't even want to they don't even want to stigmatize listening to rap that's black culture. They don't want you to know hip hop is black culture. They don't want you to know that fashion is black culture. And if you don't believe me, check out the print of Fendi. Check out the print of some of these high-end retail clothing stores. Their print, that means their logos, their shapes on the clothes, Versace. They all go back to Africa, the Fulani tribe and Maasai tribes. Black Jesus floating around South LA, America, nothing. Man, congratulations, you're a supervisor though, man. That's a good look, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay on your deal, man. You know what I'm saying? And you was working for AT&T, man. I got AT&T DirecTV, man. To corporate store, to lead all YouTube stores or all what stores have the number one numbers in the market couldn't keep me in that position. True, they were led by me. They didn't even care about losing money. Nah, it's commercial. We all know black people use a wide variety of products. A wide variety of products. But they never have the leading roles in commercials to get you to anticipate to buy this product because they feel that if they put a black face on the commercial, it would destroy the product. But what they don't know is you're doing more harm to yourself because once you snatch that black corporate you down, they gonna do it. They gonna do it. And we see this happening every day in rap. They've been telling us, these people, they don't even got no rights, but how the fuck do hell 90 million records? It ain't 90 million motherfuckers listening to music. You can't tell me it's 90 million people that bought that album. You want me to tell you why? Because if 90 people bought that album, 90 million people bought that album, after they bought that album, that person can leave that record deal and go make his own record. But they sign you into these contracts to where you can't get bigger or better than them. And November Kid, that's what happens. But we got to analyze what we are doing ourselves and how we're going to make our steps more better than their plots. Because Allah says they plot and plan, but Allah is the best of plotting planners. So you can't sit up here and tell me that white people really want the betterment for black people. I don't believe it. Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. See, Drizzle off the drizzle. I see you boys saw love. Hey, Y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. You know what I'm saying? I really do. They done had my page, kidnapped my page for a long time. I've been going back and forth with these Yahoodies, these Jews, and they really banned my page off of the fact that all love, Brody, all love. You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Game plan and the game plan. Man, we gonna make it happen because it's that time again to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another motherfucker. Yeah, man. But yeah, I appreciate all the love, but we gotta understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? That just the other night, so-called the ISIS attacked way in Russia. Now, I'm not saying they don't got Muslims over there. They do. They do. But Muslims are being attacked in Gaza. They're being obliterated. They're being annihilated. They're being genocidal tactics are being taken towards these people. Now, how long has America been trying to say that Muslims are terrorists? You feel me? It's been happening for a long time. Now, these Jews, let's get into these Jews. These Jews that are in power right there, they are not descendants of the Jews that have been living there for centuries. They are not the descendants of the Jews that were living there during the times of Muslims and Christians. It is a very few of those Jews that still live there. Very few. The Jews that live there now came after 1948. The war happened in 47 maybe or something like that, 47, 48. They applied. They didn't even apply. I ain't even gonna say that. Hitler was attacking these Jews on his own accord. He's half Jewish, but he's attacking the Jews. Benjamin Netanyahu, he says that it was a Muslim that told Hitler to put the Jews in the gas chamber. Astaghfirullah. I don't know if that's to be true, but there is no documentation that I have seen or otherwise that supports that. So this Muslim man told Hitler to Jews they're gonna come. They wasn't even thinking about it. Prior to 1948 and everything else, we forget about the Crusaders. We forget about the Zionist state being created. We forget about what it has taken from the Muslim lands. And then the Jews say that this is their land and that this is the promised land. Well, if you are so much the promised people, like Allah says in the Quran, He says in the Quran, if you are the chosen ones, then ask Allah for a swift death for you right now. If you are going to heaven, no matter what, because you are Yahudi, pray to Allah right now that He kills all of y'all. It wouldn't be nothing because you know that you're going to heaven. Let me see a rabbi get on here, a Zionist, to get on here and say, we're all Jews are going to heaven and we pray for a quick death of ourselves. They're not going to do it because they're liars, they're cheaters, they're swindlers, they're backstabbers. This is why Allah tells us in the Quran, the most enmity between you and other religions will be the Yahudi. It will be the Jew, not the Nasara, not the Christian, not those that call themselves Christians, not the Sabians, not none of that. It will be the Yahudi, the Jew. Why? Because they're not your friend. Then only women and children are allowed to leave Gaza. Only men are able to stay back, whether they are innocent or not. Kill the men, rape the women. That's slavery. But how can somebody that got put into the gas chamber, your ancestors was put in the gas chambers, and you can turn around and do this to somebody else? Why are you not doing this to the Germans? Why are you not attacking the Germans? This is strange to me. You want to attack the Germans. You want to attack America, those who helped the Germans to put your people in gas chambers. But you will attack the Arab. You will attack the Muslim. For what? To take over their land? Allahu Alam, man. Allah knows best. Allah knows best. But I appreciate y'all for joining in, tuning in. And I just had to get on here and let y'all know what it is. You feel me? I take these last this last 10, 20 minutes to answer questions. Ask me something, ask me how I feel about something. We could talk about it. But there's a lot of things that we need to explain that needs an explanation to. A lot of things. Elon Musk, this is the dude that sit up here and says he wants freedom of speech, but then his freedom of speech is telling you to stop talking about racism. And then he talks about how, male chauvinism at its best. If you are of the belief that Allah created man and women equal, the only difference is power, strength, not power, strength. So whatever a man can do, a woman can do. Whatever a woman can do, a man can do. It's easy. Y'all say women are supposed to change clothes, build children, change diapers, cook and clean. A man can do that too. A man can do that too. They tell you these lies that men and women don't have a realm of their own. They do. Bone density on a man is stronger. Body is built different, bigger, stronger for a reason, for protection. Whatever a man can do, a woman can do. America is the land of lies. They would tell you, this is the land where they tell you, you could be a woman when you're really a man. You could be black when you're really white. When you're really white. You could be white when you're really black. And you could be... man, it's been a minute though, man. It's months. Oh, excuse me. What else, man? What else? I used to think Elon Musk was very intelligent. But I did always think that he was high on Adderall, coke or something. Like his mind frame it's crazy. It's crazy. Like the way he looks, it makes, the war in Gaza is an atrocity. Benjamin Netanyahu needs to be brought to trial for criminal charges, war crimes, assassination, and a slew of other things. I appreciate y'all for joining, tuning in. Again. Tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend. Shit, like and subscribe to this. Don't miss out on this.